This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for June 19th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Just in case you missed the news from Travis Barker from Blink-182, at a concert on Friday night, his wife, Kourtney Kardashian, announced she's pregnant by holding up a sign in the crowd saying, "Travis, I'm pregnant." It was a throwback to the band's music video for their song All the Small Things that features a similar sign. You can check out the viral footage of the announcement on social media. Thrice recently released a re-recorded version of their 2003 album, The Artist in the Ambulance. And now they've announced an extensive list of tour dates. The Artist in the Ambulance revisits all 12 tracks from the original album and also features guest vocals from Sam Carter from Architects, Andy Hull from Manchester Orchestra, and more. Thrice will be at the Webster Theater in Hartford, Connecticut on October 9th and at Big Night Live in Boston on October 11th. Stephen Marley has shared a video for his new single, Old Soul, the upbeat acoustic song reflecting on Marley's relationship with his dad, Bob Marley, and his journey through the family legacy. Old Soul comes from Stephen Marley's next solo album, saying, quote, "We come to free the people's minds. Only way you can free your soul is to free your mind," my father said. "No chains on my feet, but I'm not free." And then he came to say, "Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery." Stephen Marley's tour kicks off in San Diego this week on June 24th. Asking Alexandria are releasing their 8th full-length studio album, Where Do We Go From Here, this fall. The album's first single, Dark Void, was released back in May, and now they've shared the album's electrified first official radio single, Psycho. The Iron Maiden Monopoly game has finally been launched. You can play for Eddie Bucks and trade properties named after Iron Maiden albums with the official Somewhere on Tour Monopoly game. Queen launched their Monopoly game in 2017 and Metallica launched theirs in 2022. And if you're wondering what the player tokens are, there's an albatross, an amp stack, a flying helmet, Nico McBrain's drum set, a Wasted Years computer, and Steve Harris's bass. Speaking of Maiden, Bruce Dickenson recently was asked about the band not getting chosen for induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, saying, quote, "We don't give a monkey's ass because the people that get us are not the people that run the music business establishment. Whatever that is, because that is largely run by people that can't make a living doing anything else. I don't want to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because we're not dead yet. Some people feel almost actively threatened by metal, not by the nature of the music, but by the fact that it doesn't conform to their worldview of what pop music should be, which is pop music is disposable, darling. Well, we don't make disposable pop music." The Rolling Stones released their collaboration with Skechers last week. You can go to Skechers.com to find men's and women's high top, low top, and slip-on sneakers with the iconic Rolling Stones logos. In a new interview with producer Rick Rubin, Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails revealed that he is more invested in his family than once again engaging in the traditional album and touring cycle. Talking about why Nine Inch Nails hasn't released a new album, he said, quote, "I don't want to be away from my kids and I don't want to miss their lives to go and do a thing that I'm grateful to be able to do. And I'm appreciative that you're here to see it, but I've done it a lot." Beyond that, though, he also doesn't feel that the current climate of the music industry is right to pour himself into what will essentially amount to a rock album. Saying, quote, "I kind of miss the attention the music got. I miss the critical attention. Not that I'm interested in the critic's opinion, but to send something out into the world and feel like it touched places. It might have gotten a negative or a positive review, but somebody heard it. It got validated in its own way culturally." Trent Reznor and his partner Atticus Ross have been scoring films. Next up for the duo, their score for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, which hits theaters on August 2nd. Netflix made a bunch of announcements over the weekend, including Terminator star Linda Hamilton is set to join the cast of Stranger Things for season 5, which will be the series' final season. Details on the role she's going to play have not been disclosed. Speaking of Netflix, Jenna Ortega, Emma Myers, Joy Sunday, and Hunter Doohan have basically announced that Wednesday Season 2 is in the works. And Netflix also confirmed that the highly anticipated Season 2 of Squid Game is on the way. As previously confirmed, Season 1 protagonist Song Ji-hun, played by Lee Jung-jae, is back alongside the overseer of the game, frontman Lee Byung-hung. And Squid Game is also going to become a reality show called Squid Game The Challenge. The reality series, based on the hit Netflix show, is set to premiere in November. Spanning 10 episodes, The Challenge was filmed following an open casting call. Just like the original Squid Game, where there are 456 players, the cash prize was $4.56 million. No word yet on how they're going to get away with not killing all the contestants. An announcement coming early yesterday from Clown from Slipknot, saying on the band's social media accounts, "Hello to all of our fans. Unfortunately, I had to return back home to be with my wife during her medical situation. Thank you for the overwhelming support for the few shows I was able to make. I'm so sorry for missing the remainder of our European dates. I was really looking forward to being there. As always, I am so gracious for your overwhelming support of our family. I will be seeing all of you at our shows in July. See you soon, and hail Slipknot." And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 158, featuring Wolfgang Van Halen from Mammoth WVH, is available now.